following is a feature presentation of the Replay Sports Channel, home for great games. Good afternoon, golf fans, and I want to officially welcome you to our inaugural golf tournament here on the Replay Sports Channel. Hi everybody, it's Glenn Walker out behind the 18th hole here at the Palm Harbor Golf Club in west coast of Florida, if you're familiar with the Tampa Bay area, for the 2023 final round of the Tampa Bay Golf Classic from the beautiful Copperhead Golf Course, designed in the mid-1970s. And we'll be telling you all about the course as we move along. And also, this is a debut of the Action PC golf game that I've had an opportunity to test and play around with for the past couple of months. And I'm really excited about sharing some of the things that I've learned. So feel free to leave some comments and some questions for me, and I'll try to answer them as we move along here through the final round. So let me go ahead and go back to our main screen and log back in. To our golf game. Thanks. Also explain to you some of the features as we move along. So you can kind of been thinking about purchasing Action PC Golf. Maybe some of these might answer some of your questions along the way. So main screen, I use the 2022 players list. So some of those names you'll notice are not currently on the PGA Tour. They've either moved on to the Live Tour or they're not playing the PGA. So some of those names, well, you're probably wondering, what are they doing there? This is from the 2022 standings. So I'm going to go back to the tournament that we started. So we're going to click on play and go back into tournament and wait for that to load. And what's really cool is the package that you buy comes with some preloaded courses and a tournament calendar, if you will. And there are also some special features. If you're familiar with the Action PC community page, there are some user-created or user-friendly courses. The one I'll be using today was one that was created by a fellow gamer. Does not come with the Action PC Golf package or from the store. So we are headed over to the Tampa Bay Golf Championship, also known as Valspar. That's where I got a chance to watch second round play in person last week. Had a really good time. I followed Tommy Fleetwood and Justin Rose for a round. It's really cool to watch it. It's totally different when you watch it in person. So not sure if any of you have had an opportunity to do that. So, all right, so we're going to head back to the fourth round. We've already had quite a few golfers who've played earlier today. So, of course, we'll be updating you. So, first of all, we're going to take you to the leaderboard. This is kind of the main, once you get into the game, this is what it looks like. So, over here on the left, this is your leaderboard. Another cool thing, too, with that Action PC community site, you can download photos like you do in the baseball, the football, and the basketball games. In hockey, you can actually download photos. So, like, for instance, Colin Morikawa, he's our leader at 10 under heading into the final round today. So you can get all the latest pictures. Also, there's historical seasons. So if you want to replay seasons from the 1960s or from the 1990s, those are available on the Action PC website. And also they have like the greatest golfers ever. So if you ever want to do like a what if, like an Arnold Palmer versus a Tiger Woods playoff, if you want to do something like that, they have that. They've also you can also buy additional courses. In a couple of weeks, it'll be time for the Masters. I found the course. They call it something else, but it's not Augusta, but it's Augusta. They just call it something else. So that'll be you'll see that when we start our first major coverage. So over here, that's your leaderboard. You hover over the player, and it gives you their statistics, their age, their world rankings and things like that. Then if you go over here and hover over their round, so Colin has not teed off yet, so we don't have any data there. But if we go down, Jason Day has already played first hole, so he birdied the first hole, so you can look up and see how they did there. So here in the middle, this is everybody that's out on the course right now. Again, we've already had some players finish up. So each hole, who's at the hole, and what they scored on the hole. Looks like Lipsky and Duncan getting ready to tee off. And that's my dog in the background. That's Winston. Say hello, Winston, everybody. And then over here on the right, this is a really cool feature. It gives you the name of the course and wind conditions. So if you really want to get that added realism to the game, you come over here to the left, bottom left-hand corner, where it says settings. And under settings, you can download live weather. So let's see what the current weather is here. Starting to warm up a little bit, 79 degrees. And wind heading north, 12 miles per hour. Very fast greens today, rough as a 4. So you can find out more about those using the user's guide that you get with the game. Over here, you get your tournament info, stats and summary. Take a look at that one real quick. So here's the leaderboard, how everybody plays. So if you want to look up the card, how Colin did in Thursday's round 1, down here at the bottom you see his card. Then we move over to round 2. That's how he did Friday. He had a couple of bogeys on Friday. And then yesterday, Saturday, just 1 bogey. And had a great back 9. 3 birdies in the back 9. And it gives you all the statistics there. Also, if you want to know hole statistics, we'll be talking about that. Player statistics, how they've done, percentage of fairways hit, greens in play, highlights from the round. That's also available to you as well. And then, of course, the good save option there. This is a little bit different, I think, from the other games. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you click on that to save your progress. I think it might save automatically. I haven't tried it yet, but I always hit save before I move on. So we finished the third round. So I'll give you a quick update here. So at the end of the third round, Colin Morikawa and Doc Redman were your leaders. Morikawa ended the day at 10 under. Doc Redman had finished the day 6 under. So they will be the final pairing. They'll be teeing off from the first hole here very shortly. Then they had a 2-way tie for third. Tyler Duncan and David Lipsky, both of them, carded a 5 under third round. Then we had a 3-way tie for fifth between Webb Simpson, Keegan Bradley, and Jason Day. Then a 3-way tie for eighth between Peter Malnati. Malnati was an early round, first round leader. Trey Mullinax and Bern Weisberger. So as you can see, some of them are already out on the course. Now, the way I'll be playing today is we'll be watching the players as they play through their final round. You can control the player. I'm still kind of learning the ins and outs of hitting and course management and putting. So we're just going to be watching today. So if you want to pick up a particular player here, like for instance, if you want to hover over Jason Day, if we right click on Jason Day, you have the option of setting him as a human control. You can watch him, and I think that's the option that we will take since he is on the leaderboard. So we will watch Jason Day. He will be one of the players that we will follow. And since David Lipsky's getting ready to tee off, let's go ahead and we will take a look at him as he gets ready to start his final round. 5 under, 5 back behind the leader, Colin Morikawa. All right, so we're going to take you out onto the course. And those are your options there as far as if you want to play the whole round, just go ahead and sim the round out. Because of time, you can do that. Play the hole, which is what I'll do, is play hole by hole. And then you can play a group. If you just want to play a group and move on to the next group, you can do that. All right, so let's go ahead and head on out to hole number 1 here at the Palm Harbor Golf Course.
Welcome to Palm Harbor Golf Club and the Tampa Bay Championship. Please welcome to the first tee from the United States, David Lipsky.
So Lipsky's tee shot is into the bunker on the left side, so not a great start there for the 34-year-older from Los Angeles. Duncan joins him in the bunker. Lipsky's second shot, a little bit better, ends up on the fairway. This is a par 5 first hole. You notice you have 3 sets of bunkers protecting that hole, and notice the pin placement is kind of well behind that one bunker. So Lipsky with his third shot. Duncan already on the green. Lipsky's third shot. Nicely done. And Lipsky with a chance at a birdie. And Lipsky's putt will be just a few feet short. He's going to tap in for par. Nicely done by David. So David starts the final round tied for 4th. He's in a two-way tie with Jason Day. Tyler Duncan birdied the first hole, so he is now tied for 2nd with Doc Redman. Speaking of Jason Day, let's go ahead and take you out to hole number 2 and see how the Aussie is doing. Par 4, long dog leg. Nicely done there by Jason Day. One under for the day. Had a rough start on the first hole, hit some woodwork on his tee shot, but recovered nicely to birdie out there. So Day with a chance for a birdie and to move within 4 of the leaders. This putt attempt looks good. And a fist bump by Jason Day, as he is now in a 3-way tie for 2nd with Doc Redman and Tyler Duncan. So for the other players here, so that just kind of gives you an example. I'm going to go ahead and just have them play, and as you can watch over on the left-hand side, see how any of that affects or changes the leaderboard. So we're just going to go ahead and move through them. You do see some players move. All right, so now we can move on to our leaders heading into the final round. Colin Morikawa and Doc Redman as they approach the first tee. We'll focus on them, and then if any of the other players start to move up, we'll of course follow them. But this is your matinee group. This is the main group that we will be watching today. Our inaugural golf coverage here on the Replay Sports Channel. Again, thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully, if you're interested in golf, or if you're kind of thinking about golf, or always interested in the game, hopefully this will help answer some questions. Feel free to subscribe, watch, leave comments. Love to have you join us.
Welcome to Palm Harbor Golf Club and the Tampa Bay Championship. Please welcome to the tee from the United States, Doc Redman.
First hole's a par 5. It's a double dog leg, and Redman's first shot's going to end up in one of the bunkers there on the left-hand side of the fairway. It's a tough start for the 25-year-old from Raleigh, North Carolina.
Now on the first tee from the United States, Colin Morikawa.
This one's heading right. Just misses the fairway. So, first hole starts you out on a par 5. And again, you have the double dog leg, as they say. And then over here to the right, this is the practice range. It's like the driving range where they practice, and then they come over here to tee off to start. So Redman hits out of the bunker. Nice second shot near the middle of the fairway. Redman finished yesterday with a 70. Jason Day's second shot. Going to be in the same neighborhood as Redman. Had a great round yesterday. 66 in his third round. No, I'm sorry, Morikawa. So third shot for both players. Redman will go first. And this one will land on the green and roll back. How far will it go back? Still has a good shot here for birdie. I'm sorry, Morikawa. Still learning this here. Redman's third shot. Both players an opportunity for birdie. Redman first to pull within 3. Good shot by Redman. Much bigger crowd here following the final 2 as there were longer applause here, not just the polite golf clap there. So now Redman 3 back, depending on what Morikawa does here on his putt. Oh, lipped out. He will settle for par. And Redman now just 3 shots back of Colin Morikawa. So that takes us through the first hole here in the final round of the Tampa Bay Golf Championship. So let's go through the other players and see what happens. Duncan and Lipsky, Bradley and Day tied for third at 6 under. Simpson sits alone at 7th at 5 under. Malnati, Watson are tied at 8. So again, as I mentioned, we're using the 2022 PGA Tour players. So again, some of these players are currently, as of 2023, not on the PGA Tour. Some have left to go to the LIV golf tournament. So again, that reflects that will reflect that. So we're going to head on over to the second hole. This is a par 4. And a golfer needs to hit it to the right side of the fairway, really to have an unobstructed shot toward the green. Redman will tee off. Heading right. Oh, and that one's into First big mistake of the day by Redmond, and he will have to take penalty here. And let's take a look at the replay there. You do have to hit right, and it just a little too much there into the water. Markawa, having seen Redmond's shot, is safely on the right side of the fairway. So Redmond getting that birdie, hole number 1, now dealing with a different set of circumstances here in the second hole. And Redmond with an opportunity to salvage at least a bogey. Markawa. Nicely done by Colin Morikawa. Redmond for a bogey and to try to stay within 4 strokes. And no. Morikawa for birdie. Missed. Early struggles for Morikawa. Redmond misses on a double bogey. Oh, goodness. Morikawa will hit a second par for the day. Redmond for triple bogey. And that drops him all the way down to 7th. So, early news story here on Final Round Sunday. Redmond hitting the water on his tee shot. That's the early story of this round. So for an instance like that, so since now Redmond is dropping, probably we'll focus on, we'll take the watch off Doc Redmond, and we'll probably follow Lipsky and let's follow Jason Day. Alright, so we'll pick a couple other players here that are in that mix, tied for second. So speaking of David Lipsky, let's head over to the third hole. A long par 4. Oh! And Lipsky ends up into the drink. My, my, my. Lipsky, after the penalty, ends up on the green. Opportunity to make par here, stay within 4. Have to settle for a bogey here. And that will drop Lipsky to 5th at 5 under. Meanwhile, Duncan makes par, and he'll hold on to 2nd. So you have a 3-way tie for 2nd now. And again, kind of as the play progresses, I'll just kind of move some players around who we want to watch. So let's head out to the 4th hole. First par 3 of the day. And let's take a look and see what Jason Day's doing. The green surrounded by bunkers here, but Day safely on, as well as Keegan Bradley. Opportunity for a birdie for Jason Day. Pull within 3. Third birdie of the day for the Australian. And Jason Day has sole possession of second place behind Colin Morikawa as he heads to the 5th hole. So, interesting developments moving on as we progress through the final round of the Tampa Bay Golf Championship. Our little warm-up tournament prior to the first major coming up next month. Back over to 3, and Colin Morikawa, your tournament leader. This one's heading right. Manages to land on that little peninsula there. Avoids the water. And he just makes it onto the green and 2. Nicely done by Colin Morikawa. Morikawa for a birdie and a 4-shot lead. Struggling with the putter here early. Settles for par. All pars so far for Morikawa. Has a 3-shot lead over Jason Day. Take a look at our 3rd place player, Tyler Duncan, on the 4th hole. Ooh, just gets past the lip of the bunker there, but it doesn't make it to the green. And a little bit of a chip shot here. Looks like he's going to have to settle for par. And stay within 4. Just misses the lip of the cup. Bogey and stays tied for 3rd between Lipsky, Bradley, and Simpson. All right, let's head out to the 5th hole. Players consider this the hardest par 5 on the entire PGA Tour. Jason Day seems happy with that shot. Jason Day won the 2015 PGA Championship and the 2016 Players Championship. Another good long drive for Day. Third shot for Day. On the green, an opportunity for birdie. Greens are fast this afternoon as the temperature continues to climb. Birdie and to pull within 2. Oh. He'll save par and stay 3 back of Colin Morikawa. Nice little scorecard going there for Jason Day, continuing the progress he made yesterday. We'll go ahead and move on through this hole here. See if anybody makes any moves here. Looks like our main group's still where they're at. So leaderboard unchanged. Head back over again to the fourth hole. And your leader, Colin Morikawa. Morikawa, nice tee shot. The crowd really appreciates that shot. Take a look at the replay. That was a great shot off the tee. Nicely done by Morikawa. Won the PGA Championship back in 2020. Birdie and a 4-shot lead. Still struggling with the putter here early. Will settle for par. Leads by 3 over Jason Day. Head out to 5. And Tyler Duncan. Duncan currently tied for 3rd. Thank you for joining us here on the Replay Sports channel. This is our debut broadcast of Action PC Golf. We're here live from the Palm Harbor Golf Course. It's the Tampa Bay Golf Championship. Colin Morikawa is your leader at 10 under. Jason Day in second at 7 under. Second shot for Duncan. We'll keep it in the fairway. If you haven't purchased Action PC Golf, have some questions, you are more than welcome to put those into the chat box. And Duncan, now with a birdie attempt here on 5. This one looks like it's promising, but stops short of the hole. He'll settle for par. After that bogey on 4, remains tied for 3rd. Head on over to 6. Most consider this the toughest hole of the front 9. Par 4, 487 yards. And Jason stays tee shot just a little bit left of the fairway in front of the clump of trees there. Day's second shot just misses the bunker, and he is on the green in 2. Birdie attempt by Day is good, and he is now just 2 back of Colin Morikawa. 4th birdie of the day for Jason Day. Continue to watch through the holes here. Anybody moves up. Doc Redman continues to move down the leaderboard. Keegan Bradley now at 4 under, even for the day. And let's head out to the 5th hole and check in on your tournament leader, Colin Morikawa. So the 5th hole is a par 5, 615 yards long. Notice the green is well protected by 3 bunkers. Hole placement near the back. Two very good fairway shots from Morikawa. Need to settle getting it on the green here. He's going to be a little bit left of the green. Chip shot's going to be a little bit too fast. Morikawa will attempt to save par here on the 5th hole. And he does. So Morikawa has made par on the first 5 holes and has a 2-stroke lead over Jason Day. Head out to 6 now. Tyler Duncan. Very hard to see with these top to bottom photographs, but if you ever get a chance to see this actually on TV, those pine trees really crowd in on the fairway. Very narrow fairways. Second shot by Duncan is on the green. Good spot for a birdie here. To pull within 4 strokes. Not enough. Duncan's going to have to settle for par. And he'll remain tied for 4th with Redmond, Simpson, and J.J. Spawn. J.J. Spawn's a new name we haven't seen. He's on the 14th hole. Let's take a look at J.J.'s card for the day. Having a great back 9. 3 birdies. Might check in on him as he finishes up the round. Let's head over to 7. And Jason Day. It's a straight drive needed here. Down the middle. And Day seems to have accomplished that. Par 4, 420 yards. Hole placement near the front, surrounded by 2 bunkers. Second shot near the back of the green. Birdie attempt here, pull within 1 of the leader. Surging Jason Day. Just short. Tap in for par, and will remain 2 back of Morikawa. Let's head out to 6. And your leader, Colin Morikawa, has hit nothing but pars so far today. But Jason Day is gaining on him. Only leads by 2. This one's just to the left of the fairway, just in front of those trees. A little bit of a tough second shot here. Nicely done by Morikawa. Will it stay on the green? Just on that first cut there. Morikawa, birdie attempt here. And open up a 3-shot lead. And through 6 holes, Morikawa, 6 pars, leads by 2 as we near the midway point of the final round. Speaking of J.J. Spawn, maybe we'll take a look at him, see how he's doing as he's finishing up. Over to 7 and Tyler Duncan. Crowd likes it. Just to the left of the fairway. Duncan's 38 years old from Columbus, Indiana. Has just one PGA win. That was back in 2019, the RJM Classic. Won in a playoff versus Webb Simpson. Just clears the bunker and onto the green. So Duncan, opportunity for birdie here and to pull within 4 of the leader. Oh, just so close. And Duncan remains tied for third. We have a new player in there tied for third, Bubba Watson. Check in on Bubba here as we move along. Let's head over to 8, Jason Day. Longest par 3 of the course. And Day with a good shot. Not going to get the roll back downhill though. Day had that 69 yesterday. 2 under on the back 9 yesterday. Kind of started that momentum for him. I'll let the hill do the rest of it for him. Try to pull within 1. Have to settle for par. So we've had some other players jump up on the leaderboard here. Let's first of all take a look at Bubba Watson on the 12th hole. And he's into the woods on this par 4 373-yard hole. And let's take a look at his card on the day. There we go. The 3 birdies, no bogeys for Bubba. For a birdie attempt. And he'll have to settle for par. He'll remain 5 back of the leader. And let's head on over to 16, the Snake Pit. J.J. Spawn. Spawn in that group for 5 under. Oh, this one's into the water. They don't call it the Snake Pit for nothing, folks. Oh. After the penalty. Which remained within 6 of Morikawa. And the Snake Pit claims another as Spawn drops into a tie for 9th. Head over to 7, and your leader, Colin Morikawa. And straight drives are necessary here in order to get that clear shot at the green. Par 4, hole 7, 420 yards. Sticks that right in the middle of the green. Morikawa has just hit Nothing but pars today. Trying to get his first birdie here on the front nine. And again, so that's for par. It's 2 ahead from Jason Day. All right, let's head out to 8th. Tyler Duncan. Tied for 3rd on the par 3. Great shot by Duncan. To pull within 4. Oh, and it didn't cut. Oh, no, it did. I was going to say that didn't turn the way he thought it would, but it did. But he'll have to settle for par. Stays within 5. Over to 9. Jason Day has been the pursuer so far here in the front 9. Par 4, 9th hole. Bunkers on either side of the green. Very good birdie opportunity here to pull within 1. Jason Day just misses the cup. So he'll finish that front 9 with a 32. 4 under on the front 9. 8 under for the tournament. So he'll start the back 9 just 2 behind our tournament leader, Colin Morikawa. We'll head over to 13 and check in with Bubba Watson. Par 3, 199 yards. Beautiful but challenging. And Bubba does what it takes to get on the green. Shot for birdie. Try to pull within 4. And Watson, oh, it's going to have to settle for bogey here. And that will drop Watson to 6th. 4-way tie at 4 under. And back to our tournament leader, Colin Morikawa, now at the 8th hole. Par 3. Leg left, it's going to come back. Oh. Birdie attempt here from Morikawa. Try to go up by 3. Oh, this one's going to come back. A little slingshot effort. Oh. Settles for par. Remains your leader by 2. Head over to 9. And Tyler Duncan. Duncan's second shot. On the green. Has a birdie attempt here. Try to pull within 4. And will settle for par. So Duncan, other than the 4th hole, plays even on the front 9, heads into the back 9, just 5 back of Colin Morikawa. Let's head over to 10. 10th hole, par 4. Jason's going to need a long, accurate tee shot here. I think he did it. Left side of the fairway. Bunker's well protected on both left and right. Just joining us, Jason Day had a terrific back 9 in the 3rd round, and he's continued that into the final round today. Just 2 behind our leader. Second shot. Day for birdie, try to pull within 1. Have to settle for par. So that's Day's scorecard. 4 birdies, no bogeys on the day. We'll move ahead to the 14th hole. And JT Poston, first time looking at JT today. Par 5. Oh, and he hit some woodwork there on the left side. Again, length and accuracy, so critical here on the par 5. Makes a nice recovery there on the second shot. Has a shot for birdie and to pull within 3. JT Poston with his 6th birdie of the day moves up to sole possession of 3rd place. Out to the 9th hole. Colin Morikawa has been your leader since the start of the round. Has hit nothing but pars here on the par 4 9th hole. It's going to be a little bit left of the fairway. Roll back a little bit. A little bit more difficult shot there for birdie. See if he tries to go chip shot here. Oh, just to the right of the hole. Crowd shows their appreciation for that shot. And he'll try to finish the front 9 even for the day. Retain leader by 2 shots. And that's a nice scorecard there. I don't care what you think. That's a nice scorecard. Remain even par through this very challenging golf course. We're going to go ahead and start the back 9 now. And of course, highlighted by the 16th hole, the snake pit. We've already seen a couple players be snake bitten here at the snake pit. So if you're just joining us, hi again everybody. Glenn Walker here from behind the 18th hole. This is our inaugural golf tournament on the Replay Sports Channel. It's the Tampa Bay Golf Classic here in Palm Harbor, Florida. And hopefully this will be the first of several broadcasts that we do. We're using the Action PC golf game. We're using the 2022 PGA Tour players. So hence you see some names that are not currently on the PGA Tour. And this is a user-made course that you get from the Action PC community page. When you purchase Action PC Golf, you do get a certain set of courses with it. Also, when you go to the shop, not only can you buy other courses, you can also purchase past seasons, greatest golfers, like you could do what-if tournaments and things like that. So if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comments box. If you're not a subscriber, please do. In addition to golf, we also have football, hoping to have a Sunday night football game for you tonight from our World Football League coverage. We are in the midst of our 1967 World Series. Cardinals have taken a 3-1 series lead in that one. Bob Gibson getting his second win of the series yesterday. Looking to close things out in game number 5 coming up a little bit later. We also have basketball, and we're going to have hockey a little bit later in the year. So feel free to subscribe. That way you get instant notifications when we have broadcasts coming up. All right, so let's head on over to the 10th hole and Tyler Duncan. Duncan started the day tied for 3rd. Started the day at 5 under. He's currently 5 under. Nice tee shot there on the 10th hole. 10th hole's 441 yards long. And those trees really crowd in on that fairway. Oh, what a shot. Duncan, birdie opportunity here. Duncan gets his second birdie of the day. It is now in a two-way tie for 4th with his playing partner David Lipsky. Let's head on over to the 11th. Jason Day currently in 2nd. Par 5, 567-yard hole. Nice tee shot. Notice his approach shot. He's going to have to deal with that large bunker there along the front side of the green. And keep it in the fairways. And now hit for green. Jason Day entered the final round, tied for 5th at 4 under. He has moved up by 4. He now has an opportunity to tie Morikawa for the lead. Going to my golf voice here. For birdie, and Day just misses it. He'll have to settle for par and remain 2 back. Day in hot pursuit of Morikawa here as they enter the back 9. We'll move on down to 15, JT Poston. Downhill par 3. And he's on the green and one. Poston having an amazing back 9 today. Birdie attempt, pull within 2 of the leader. Oh, it circles and goes in. 7th birdie of the day for JT Poston. Incredible. 29-year-old, 111th ranked in the world. Could be the surprise X Factor today here at the Tampa Bay Golf Classic. We'll finish out the hole here. And your leader, Colin Morikawa, gets things started here on the back nine. He has led through the first 9 holes of the final round. Ain't nothing but par so far. Second shot, left side of the green. He's going to have a long birdie attempt here. And Morikawa settles for another par and continues to hang on to a 2-stroke lead over Day. Let's head out to 11 and Tyler Duncan. Oh, that one hit some trees. Oh, did not go very far either. Try to correct things here on his second shot. Needs to be a long third shot here. Oh, hits the trees again, and this was going to bounce into the bunker. Duncan with a nightmare 11th hole here. Still has an opportunity to save par. Just need a long putt attempt here. And he manages to do it. Tyler Duncan. The road less traveled here on the 11 makes par. That's probably the loudest applause I've ever heard for making par in a PGA golf tournament. So he'll remain tied for 4th with David Lipsky. And let's head out over to 12 and Jason Day, currently in 2nd. On the par 4, 373-yard hole. Oh, this one's going to hit some woods, and this is going to stay dry. It does. It's a Day with a difficult second shot here on the 12th hole. Didn't see what club he used there, but usually you want to go with a fairway wood or a long iron on your first shot. Now he wants to clear this body of water, and he does. He's on the green in 2. Birdie putt, long opportunity here to pull within 1. He's going to stop short of the hole. Settles for par. It remains 2 back of Colin Morikawa. Nice recovery after that tee shot. And we'll head over to 16, over to the snake pit. JT Poston. Not happy with that one, but it looks like it's going to end up in the fairway. Poston with a great final round. Tried to get through the snake pit here and continue his charge. Nice second shot. Birdie and pull within one. And he'll par the hole and remain within two. JT Poston, just 29 years old, from Hickory, North Carolina. The surprise of the final round here at the Tampa Bay Championship. Moved himself into a two-way tie with Jason Day for second. Back over to 11 and Colin Morikawa. Good tee shot by Morikawa. Second shot's going to be just in front of those trees there. Just a little bit left of the fairway. Get over that large bunker guarding front of the green. Morikawa on the green in three has yet to make a birdie today. When was the last time he made a birdie? You have to go back and look. Try to increase his lead to three. Missed. The putting struggles continue for Morikawa, but he will settle for par. And a two-stroke lead over Day and Poston. I'm just out of curiosity. I gotta look back here. Let's see. Colin Morikawa, thinking third round. His last birdie was on the 14th hole yesterday. He had 1, 2, 3, 4. He had 6 birdies yesterday. No birdies today. Head over to 12. Lipsky and Duncan, both tied for third in that group. Duncan will tee off. Shot there. About 233 yards on that shot. Duncan will hit first for... What a great second shot there by Tyler Duncan. Lipsky with his second shot. Game of who can do better. Duncan for birdie. Makes it. Pulls within three. This is the interesting group to watch today. Lipsky for birdie. They'll both remain tied for fourth. 3 strokes behind Morikawa. Tyson Day over at 13. Par 3, he's going to end up near those trees over there. Get on the green, just have to manage those trees there. And now for par. Try to stay within 2. Oh, that one hurts. We'll settle for bogey, and Day will drop into a tie for third, and look who has just moved into second place, JT Poston, who coming into this weekend's match has only won 2 tournament wins. Poston had started the day tied for 14th. Take a look at his journey as he approaches 17. Let's go down the scoreboard here. Here we go. So had a first round 72. Progressively got better in the second round. Then you look at that third round, other than the bogey on 5 yesterday, has played well. And then of course today, huge move up the leaderboard. We'll head over to 17 and follow the progress of the new second place player, JT Poston. Here on par 4. Par 3 second. Poston with a birdie in an attempt to pull within 1. Continue the hot putting he's had so far today. He'll settle for par, stays within 2 of Morikawa. Out to 11, then out to 12, and Colin Morikawa, your leader. Make it through the trees. You got a nice landing area there to the right. He has hung on to the lead through 11 holes. After he made a great move in the third round yesterday. Second shot. Over the water, over the bunker. Trying to get that first birdie of the day. Oh, close again, but no cigar. And we'll settle for another par. Head out to 13. The duo of Lipsky and Duncan. Tied for third. And Duncan's shot, middle of the green. Lipsky. 34-year-older from Los Angeles. Makes it onto the green. Both men were tied for third at the start of the day, and their duel continues well into the fourth round. And Lipsky's shot. Now Duncan. Duncan for par. They stay there. And Lipsky matches it. They remain tied at third, along with Jason Day at 7 under. Speaking of Jason Day, let's head over to 14. Par 5, 590 yards. Day has been the pursuer most of the day. Cut the gap to 2 strokes, and then he had his struggles over on 13. On the fairway and has a nice approach shot coming up. And this one's going to go past the green into the rough. Chip onto the green. And we'll try to save par here. Oh. Back 9, a little bit of a struggle today for Jason Day. That will drop him to 5th. 6 under, 4 back of Morikawa. Now we'll head over to 18 as JT Poston finishing up a phenomenal final round. An opportunity to tie or take the lead here. His last career win was on July 3rd of last year, the John Deere Classic. He's only won 2 times on the PGA Tour. Ends up in the bunker with his first shot. 18th hole is a uphill finishing hole. You'll notice the slope on the green. Oh, and this one's going to roll into the bunker. Try to punch out here. Try to save par. At least will settle for bogey. And he will end the day with a 65. That's his only bogey of the day. Tied for second with Duncan and Lipsky. He will go to the clubhouse, or more likely probably go to the driving range, stay limber as he awaits the final groupings and see how they do. Let's head over to 13. Par 3 13, Morikawa's tee shot. Going to end up behind the green. Very difficult to get on the green from that distance. Morikawa stay ahead by 3. And for the first time the entire round, Morikawa did not par at all. It's his first bogey of the day. His lead has been cut to 2. And things get interesting as we progress through these final 6 holes. head over to 14. Lipsky doesn't like that tee shot. He's heading toward the right. There's a little bit of a clearing there amongst those trees. We've got an opportunity to punch out there. Duncan's tee shot. End up on the fairway, just to the right. Lipsky will try to punch out here. Good recovery by Lipsky. And Duncan's second shot. Lipsky on the green in 3. Birdie attempt forthcoming. Duncan's third shot. This one's going to go to the right, and it's going to roll into the bunker. So Duncan with a little more work to do. Nicely done by Duncan. Lipsky for birdie, try to pull within 1. He'll have to settle for par. And Lipsky's par attempt misses. Both men struggling putting here on 14. Lipsky will settle for bogey. Duncan, just gets it in for bogey. So both men bogey. So they drop a stroke. They're now 2 behind Morikawa. Poston was in the clubhouse. He's now probably out on the practice range, staying limber in case there is a playoff. The playoff is they play the 18th hole. Then if they're still tied, then I think it's 16, 17, 18 is the way they do it for this tournament. In case you were wondering. Let's head over to 15. Jason Day has had his struggles so far here on the back 9. See if he can rebound heading into the snake pit. Great tee shot. Opportunity to recover here. And Day recovers from his back-to-back bogeys with a par on 15. They will remain tied for third. 2 strokes behind the leader. Getting more interesting here in the final round as we have the last 4 holes to be played. So Morikawa tees off par 5, 14. Tee shot to the right side of the fairway. Has led the entire round. 1 bogey, no birdies. Shot goes to the right and drops into the bunker. So work continues for Morikawa here on 14. Good chip out there for Morikawa. As an attempt at birdie. And newsflash, Colin Morikawa makes his first birdie of the day on 14th. And just so you know, that was where his last birdie took place, was on 14 yesterday in the third round. So synchronicity there for you. So Morikawa back up by 3 with 4 holes left to play. David Lipsky starts off here at the Snake Pit, 16th. He's on the green. I'm sorry, he's on 15th. 15th. Duncan does him one better. Lipsky for birdie to pull within 3. So close. Lipsky couldn't believe it. He'll settle for par. Remain at 6 under. Duncan Wilbur, and he and JT Poston are now tied for second. They're 3 shots behind Colin Morikawa. We head over to 16, the Snake Pit. Jason Day. Uh-oh. Oof, right in the middle of the Jason Day just rolls his eyes. Such a tough hole. So after the penalty, Day's 3rd hit of the day. Of the at bogey here and stay within 5 of the leader with 2 holes to play. Not to settle for double bogey. So 3 bogeys on the back 9 after a great start and a surge for Jason Day. He will now be tied for 5th at 4 under. Over to 15 now. Next to last par 3 of the course. Morikawa with his tee shot. Gotta feel buzzed after getting his first birdie of the day. Second shot goes a little wide. Misses on par. Ooh. You'll have to settle for bogey, and it's back down to a 2-stroke lead over Duncan and Poston. Heading into the Snake Pit. Duncan tied for second here at the Snake Pit. Middle of the fairway. Here's David Lipsky's first shot. Second shot. Gets stuck in the rough there between the bunker and the green. Lipsky's second shot. First cut of the green there. Lipsky, who's away? Yeah, Lipsky's away. Long attempt for birdie. Over the left. No, wait, Duncan's chip here. He'll have a little bit of a longer putt attempt, so Duncan will take his putter, try to make par. He does. Stays with it. Lipsky to stay within 3. He does. So two more holes for Lipsky and Duncan. Head over to 17. We're going to take a look in at Keegan Bradley on the final par 3 of this course. Bradley started the day tied for 5th. Had a rough start yesterday. 2 bogeys on the first 4 holes, but would go on to finish 2 under on the back 9 for a 3rd round 70. And has the opportunity to move up the leaderboard here with this birdie attempt on 17. He read it right. Oh, missed it again. He'll have to settle for bogey. Oh, that'll drop him to 3 under. With 1 hole left to play. We head out to 16. This is going to be the true test here for Morikawa. He likes that one. Ends up in the fairway. Our next tournament will be next month. It'll be I'm sorry. I'm not going to call it Augusta, but it's the one they play in Augusta. We're going to call it something else. Is it the Azalea or something like that? Anyway, it's similar to the Masters, so be on the lookout for that. I'm going to try to play all the majors this season. This was kind of a warm-up. Kind of see how it looks on the YouTube channel. Appreciate your comments and suggestions for how we can improve it. Morikawa's second shot here on 16. He's been your leader wire to wire so far. Trying to hold on, 2-stroke lead here to win the Tampa Bay Golf Championship. Birdie opportunity here for Morikawa at 16. Settle for par. He'll remain 2 ahead of Duncan and Poston. Poston out on the practice range, keeping warmed up just in case there is the need for the tiebreaker playoff at the end of this one. Head over to 17. Duncan will tee off here at the 215-yard next to last hole, and he hits the bunker on the right-hand side. Lipsky's tee shot down the middle. Nicely done by Lipsky. He'll mark his ball there and await Duncan's punch out from the bunker. Duncan does get it out. He's away, so he'll hit for par. Misses it slightly to the right. Birdie attempt for Lipsky. Makes it. So Lipsky moves into the three-way tie for second. So things getting interesting here as we move toward the end of the round. And Duncan will settle for bogey. So temporarily they were tied for second. Now it's Lipsky and Poston. They're tied for second. Duncan drops to 6 under. 3 back of Morikawa. Head over to 18. We'll watch Keegan Bradley finish things off here. Oh, he's not happy with that one. He's heading left into the trees. Oof. Does punch out nicely, gets it on the green near the hole. Shot. And does have a shot at birdie. Oh, nicely done there by Bradley. He and his caddy exchange high fives there. So he'll finish at 4 under, 5 back of the leader, Colin Morikawa. So just had that tough front 9. And those 2 bogeys on 13 and 17. Maybe not enough there for Keegan Bradley. Now we'll head over to 17. Colin Morikawa. Leading by 2. This one's heading right and into the bunker. Morikawa, 4 wins on the European Tour, 5 wins on the PGA Tour. His last win was the British Open back in 2021. He's won a PGA Championship and a British Open, so he's got half of the majors, career majors, or half of the slam, as they say. Escape the bunker. And a decent shot at par here. Hold on to a 2-shot lead. He does. He heads to the 18th hole with a 2-shot lead over David Lipsky and JT Poston. Poston being kept up to date by his caddy over on the driving range. We head over to 18. Lipsky tied for second at 7 under. Duncan alone in 4th place at 6 under. So Lipsky just a little bit left to the fairway, close to the bunker. Duncan's tee shot. Right side. A little bit easier shot there. It's an uphill climb here on the 18th hole. Duncan. Great approach shot from the fairway. Lipsky, a little bit tougher shot here. It's drifting right, and it'll end up in the rough in front of the bunker. brief timeout here. Pausing the action here on the 18th hole. We'll be right back. back over to 18. Lipsky to remain within 2. That's going to go to the left. Duncan. Birdie attempt to be within 2. That misses. Duncan will settle for par. He'll end the day with a round of 70. Finish the day at 6 under. Lipsky for bogey. 4 bogeys on the day. Finish with a 71 and a 5 under final round, or for the tournament, I should say. So Colin Morikawa, the state of play, he has a 2-stroke lead over JT Poston heading into the final hole of the Tampa Bay Golf Championship here at Palm Harbor Golf Club. You're watching live here from the 18th hole. Par 4, 445 yards. Morikawa's tee shot, left side of the fairway. Feels good about it. Morikawa started the day as the leader with 10 under. He has half of a career slam. PGA Championship back in 2020 and the British Open in 2021. Trying to cap off this weekend with the Tampa Bay Golf Course Championship. Second shot and onto the green. Redmond will finish out. And Colin Morikawa, 26-year-old young man from Los Angeles, for his 10th professional win. We'll have to settle for par. And Colin Morikawa, the winner of the 2023 Tampa Bay Golf Championship. So congratulations to Colin on winning the Tampa Bay Golf Championship. Let's take a look at the tournament summary. JT Poston finished in second. Tyler Duncan in third at 6 under. David Lipsky in fourth at 5 under. He had a 2-way tie for fifth. Webb Simpson and Keegan Bradley at 4 under. J.J. Spawn 3 under, tied with Trey Mullinax. We didn't get to talk a lot about Trey today. Jason Day, the story of the day. What a surge in the front 9, and then it all fell apart for him on the back 9. Dropped to 9th place in a tie with the Austrian Bernd Weisberger. And then, as you see, the multiple player tie for 4th place. So again, folks, I'm Glenn Walker. Thank you so much for watching our inaugural golf tournament, the Action PC Golf Game, here on the Replay Sports Channel. Have a great rest of your day, and keep the ball in the fairway.